Tawela, and welcome back to another episode with me, Chirufa Tuntogoni. And today we are discussing something that is in relation to the last reflection. So the last reflection was more of a question, and I think this is how we're going to do it now. We're going to do a lot of questioning, or rather a lot of questions in this reflections, so that we can gain a more perspective about people, how people do things. So actually the last session we actually had a quite good response. However, the response was either on WhatsApp or on DMs. They don't get to YouTube, which then creates a monologue for myself, because I would expect us to go there and engage here on YouTube, in the sense that we get to see what other people are also thinking. You are allowed to do that. I love and enjoy seeing how other people think, because you remember the first video of this sessions was actually about book that mentioned personalities of different people. So for me, doing that is easy. Like, I enjoy seeing how people think. I enjoy seeing how other people would have different perspectives that would add to my personality guide, I would say, or how I navigate life, because I navigate life basically on understanding people. That's how I do life. So now, today's one was based on the fact that we're talking about friendships and why we don't friendship very well and stuff, as women specifically, because why is that? Is it because of the kind of friendships that we get into? Is it how we met and people were sharing in terms of it could be that we don't romanticize friendship, we don't take each other seriously, we don't consider this a friendship as much serious as relationships, because there's something that we're working on in relationship, unlike in friendships we just meet and it's good vibes. But now I guess maybe we're getting old or whatever, but people now want to take into consideration the fact that we need to look into friendships and change how we see friendships and work on friendships. So now, as we were discussing, this came about. So I'm sharing how I friendship, right? And I wonder if you guys friendship the same. I know there are certain people who don't do it how I do it. I know I've had I'm saying, we're having conversations, and in those conversations I then realized, oh my God, I don't friendship the same way as other people friendship, because this is how I do friendship. So I have a couple of friends and we've met a long time ago. I have long-standing type of friendships. And I'm still keen to make new friends, by the way. I love making new friends. I love meeting people and understanding people, getting my vibe, getting my people. At the moment, it's just funny vibes. I want the funny one, because my friends, they're not hitting that notch. They're not pushing that button, the funny button, just that. So now, I friendship in this way. So think of it in this category. In this way, I have categories. So category number 1, it's a person who I can talk to about relationships. Category number 2 is a person who I can talk to about finances, my finance. This person will know when I'm going down and when I'm going up in terms of finances, when I need advice, when I need to know what's maybe the next big thing in terms of investments, finance, savings, and what is this person clued up with, and what can I learn from them. Friend number 3 is, or let's say the other category, it's a friendship that it's just us catching up about our lives in terms of the basics. How are you doing? What we've been doing, and we enjoy just the moments of being together and sharing things, getting to understand certain things also of the parts of each other's lives. But it's not like getting to know everything about our lives, right? Mostly because we understand each other. We've never communicated about this, but we understand each other's boundaries. Funny enough, we understand each other's language. We understand everything is under with here. We are just flowing with understanding. It's just going. We understand each other, and I think that's what is the best part about this kind of like friendship. And then the other friend is more about career. When I was in corporate, I would then look into, okay, Donna, this is what I'm looking at. I would like to grow myself, and at this point in time, I don't see my growth. What do you think? I don't see where I'm going. Then we talk. What have you applied so far? Okay, I've done this, I've done this, but still I don't see where I'm going. Okay, we discuss in terms of how things are going at work. What have you spoken to your manager about? What are you doing? What are you implementing at the moment? And then we'll come up with, why don't you try this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you register back to school? Why don't you try this kind of like certificate? Why don't you try self-improvement? Do this, so that you can actually get to the next level, promotion, and because we're working on that kind of a direction. We're working on promotions, getting into the next level. So this person would guide, we talk about that, even if it's from my side in terms of, okay, what have I learned so far that I think, okay, we need, and we knew we needed each other in that sense. Whenever they need that, they come to me. Whenever I need it, I go to them. That type of a category. And then there's a category where we probably don't even talk. This is the best one. Not the best, but a category where we don't talk much. We don't do a lot of things, a lot of talking. There's this language of loudness. We know we are loud. We know we're good vibe. We know when we link up, it's good vibe. Bum, bum, bum. Together. Bum, bum. It's good vibes, guys. It's good vibes. And nothing else but good vibes. Friend category, someone you can travel with. These are the people that they will commit and go with you wherever you want to go. These are the people who would say, okay, we are moving this trip out of this WhatsApp group and going to the actual place. These are the people. So I've never actually had one specific person for all those type of components, or I've never had that. So this is how I friendship. But I see with some people, when I would look at other people's friendships, I would see they have this one friend who's whatever, everything, they are their diary, pages in their diary, they are soulmates, they are what. But with me, I tend to friendship or thrive in a space where I friendship in components. I don't feel comfortable enough to have someone who I can talk to about everything, because I believe we can't all know. You can't know everything. I don't know everything as well, so I wouldn't expect my friend to then know everything about anything happening in life. Like now, when there's like political things that you like to discuss, I know who to run to and discuss all these political issues. I know who to call and say, what do you think of this thing? And then they get give it a perspective that you never thought of. I'm like, oh, okay. From my side, I thought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how I did. And the funny thing is, whenever I meet people and I try, and I think it's hard for other people to kind of like gel in this concept, because whenever I meet people, I see your strength. And already I love that strength. And already we are going to talk about that strength. I tend to do that often. Maybe it's quite strange, but I do it. Recently, there was this lady. I realized this person has this amazing way of networking. I do not know someone who networks like that from a side, a close range. But I was astonished. I was impressed by this woman, in how she networks. And we talk. That's what we talk about. We talk about how she gets it, how she gets it done. Because how do you do it? Don, how do you do it? I would like to get to at least in there and there in life. So this is how I friendship. I don't know about you. How do you friendship? Do you have that one specific person who's your all-rounder? Do you have different components like I do? Do you have maybe a grouped component? Maybe you have one person for this, maybe three things. Maybe you talk about finances, you talk about family, you talk about kids, and then there's this person who you talk about career, you talk about travels, you talk about this is your pattern for that subcategory. How do you guys friendship? This is how do you friendship? I thrive with different components. I don't want to lie, I thrive. And now I thrive with the different components. I do. So tell us how you friendship. Let's see how we friendship. Is your friendship that or this or that? Maybe you even have a different way of friendshipping. I would like to get to hear that. I can't wait to explore that, because it will give us when you're hiking and you can't even see where you're going, and then eventually you see yourself up there and you see the road from far, you see the trail from far, and you're like, oh, we're almost there. That's how I feel when I get to see different perspective, when I hear different perspectives. I'm like, oh, there's this kind of a people or this kind of a person. Nice. So you know what to do now. Let's get into the comment section.